Oh, welcome, Magic Bringers. Welcome to the episode of Magick Bringers Rising Energy Report for the week of March 1st. I am your host, Lindsay Baldessano, and this week we're riding the cosmic roller coaster once more of alignment amidst chaos, diving daily into astro vibes that remind us that life is about balancing on a tightrope with a smile. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Magick Bringers Rising Chats, a show by Super Secret Powers. I'm your host, Lindsay Baldessano, and let's get ready for a dose of energy healing, channeled guidance, and humor to keep your intuitive flow open and your roots grounded so you can lead the life of healing, spiritual purpose, and magic that you want.
First, we have a cosmic bulletin for the spirit-driven entrepreneurs and intuition seekers. Feeling the call to deepen your intuitive connection, we still have the Awaken Your Intuition mini course on sale for just $44. So feel free to grab that, my curious seekers, those who are really wondering what intuition has in store for them. This is just the offer for you. Now, for my spiritual entrepreneurs, those who are ready to get more serious about their business and making profit and really living the life of, a healer, a reader, whatever it is that you hold sacred. So, are you ready to wield your digital scepter? Because the Mystic Web Society waitlist is open. So transform your tech trepidation into your most empowering asset with this society. So sign up on the waitlist to find out more information because we are doing our really inexpensive founders round very shortly. Now, for those of you who are new to all of this completely, you don't want to miss out on the ultimate guide to rocking your Mercury retrograde, which is for free. It's a little guidebook. It's a cute little guidebook. But you can find the links to all of those offers down in the show notes. So take a gander, do some clicking, and, grab them all, because why not? All right, folks. Let us now move on to the energy report of the week. And if I seem a little off today, it is just because I am coming down with a cold that I now have to kick butt on because I have a cruise in 2 weeks. Yeah, not good. Yeah, lots of rest this week for me. But let's decode those celestial signals together and find our zen in the cosmic whirlwind of this week and of eclipse season, because that's right, it is official. Eclipse season has started this week. We are now 2 weeks away from the first eclipse of 2024. So that cosmic roller coaster ride of 2024, yeah, it's at it again, and don't expect it to slow down until after eclipse season, so it's like sometime in May. It's probably time to start journaling all of those persistent thoughts, feelings, and synchronicities so that you can start making some sense of what magic and guidance is coming through for you. So the week starts off with Monday, March 1st. Capricorn's serious vibe gets a Neptune reality check-in and a Uranus-inspired surprise. It's like planning your day with a to-do list in one hand and a magic wand in the other. Expect the unexpected, and maybe your coffee pot will start reciting Shakespeare. Or maybe you'll get that email you finally were waiting on getting, or that big break, or that new idea, because it's Uranus. It could be anything. Tuesday, March 5th, Capricorn moon continues making nice with Saturn, Uranus, and the sun. But then it hits a pause, right? It's a day for solid progress with the side of cosmic plot twists. When Mars squares with Pluto, it's like the universe dares you to channel your inner superhero. Cape optional, though I prefer cape. So while you might want to pause, it is a pause to make sure that you are coming from your empowered space and you're not just like willy-nilly putting things out there that are like, oh, I'm going to do this now that I'm clear of, all of my imposter syndrome, when that's really not a sustainable thing, right? So don't let like grandiose ideas put you in that whole risk category. Again, eclipse season is not a time to be rash, rash, rash. It is a time to be leveraged and strategic. So we got to tap into that inner wisdom and we got to use our own discernment for what is right for us in the moment. And we're going to find that balance with Wednesday's energy for March 6th. So the Aquarius moon sextiles Neptune and hugs Pluto, turning our gaze to the future while keeping a foot in the deep waters, which really, it reminds me of like the temperance card. You go take a look at the picture of a temperance card, and yeah. So imagine brainstorming with Einstein and Freud at a pool party. It's that kind of day where we can, have that coffee date and come up with the most profound next step idea that'll really push you forward for the next 3 months. So stay open. Stay open to the ideas that come through. Don't worry so much about the healing that has to come through, because if you love the next idea, if you are in full alignment with the next idea and just can't wait to take it kind of step by step by step as it builds and grows and all that juicy, beautiful creatrix energies, then why worry about what could go wrong and start worrying about what could go right? And that bravery is continuing into Thursday, March 7th. The Aquarius moon squares off with Jupiter, stretching our boundaries. And so it's like trying to fit into those jeans from high school. You can, but should you? So again, you have to use your discernment for how Jupiter is going to push and influence your thoughts. I mean, the universe, all of your best cheerleaders in life, they want you to stretch your boundaries. But let's not throw all your boundaries out the window. So today's challenges ask us to grow, but gently reminds us not to split our seams while doing it, right? Okay. On Friday, March 5th, we get a little bit of a respite, a little bit of an easier energy to work with. The Aquarius moon conjuncts a cosmic party and squares with Uranus before sliding into Pisces. So the emotional waters go from a gentle, steamy jacuzzi sauna kind of thing into a whirlpool. Strap on your spiritual life jacket because it's time to navigate the feels. And the feels are not bad things, but this is when I said to pull out that journal so you can start tracking what feels are coming up, especially after a week that has been really pushing us beyond our boundaries and to think a little bigger and think a little bit more long term. So we don't want to be completely thrown off guard by imposter syndrome, by doubt, by worry today. Write it down, sink back into your centered soul self, and know that when you need that wisdom, it will come forward. So let's not worry about tomorrow's problems right now. Let's just worry about keeping ourselves in center and growing just that little bit with our boundaries in this moment. And we're going to continue to have that kind of soul support and emotional support as we go into the weekend with Saturday, March 9th. Pisces moon meets Saturn for coffee and sextiles Jupiter and watches Mars and Sun high five Uranus from afar. So it is like a cosmic support group of your dreams with a side of unexpected genius. So remember just to be that little bit of vulnerable and speak what you want into being, even if you're not entirely sure how you're going to get there yet, because the universe And your besties might just meet you with the perfect idea, the perfect approach, the best strategy for you. Yeah, keep up that journaling. And then after that beautiful supportive energy for the last 2 days, we hit Sunday, March 10th, the climax of the week, because it is new moon in Pisces at 20 degrees. So it will help conjure up a daydream of Neptune and Mercury, and then the moon is moving into Aries and sextiling Pluto. So it's your cosmic cue to set intentions, dream big, and maybe solve why your socks disappear in the laundry. Cosmic mystery, or a dryer portal to another dimension, who knows? You are going to be focused on the details about getting started, about solving all of those little mysteries that you need to solve in order to move forward, right? It's a very creative solution kind of day. It might not be terribly grounded, so remember to try and keep things practical. How are you going to take that next step 5 minutes from now, kind of thing? But it's a beautiful way to wrap up this week as we head into eclipse season, because this is when all the big ideas, the guidance we're going to have to follow through with over the next month and a half, this is when it's going to start coming in, people. And this is when like the magic really starts for eclipse season. So as we are just beginning that eclipse journey and Mercury retrograde's pre-shadow journey, it's a prime time for those way clearing rituals and the spring cleaning of the soul. So let's align our lives with the cosmos, and maybe, just maybe, find out where those socks really go. But as we embrace the gentle, dreamy energy of this week's new moon in Pisces, we find ourselves at a powerful crossroads, with Mercury retrograde's pre-shadow looming and the transformative energy of this eclipse season on the horizon. This new moon offers a precious opportunity to align our inner world with the upcoming cosmic shifts, providing us with a beacon of light in the midst of all of this change. I mean, change is the only constant. We might as well wrap our hands around the reins and take that change on. So as a little bonus for today, for this week, here's how you can harness its energy in a ritual to prepare for the way, clearing, and transformation that does lie ahead. So we are going to do a little new moon ritual section here. And the first step is creating sacred space, which anybody can do. So begin by setting up a serene space where you're not going to be disturbed. Incorporate elements of water to harness Pisces influence. So it could be a bowl of water, seashells, images of the ocean, or even playing the sound of waves or water running in, a sound machine or YouTube, whatever. Like candles to symbolize the light within the darkness, and incense or essential oils like lavender or jasmine to promote the Piscean quality of intuition and relaxation. Big thing is just make it meaningful for you. So then step 2 is meditative reflection, and anybody can meditate. And if you don't know that, if you don't know how to meditate, yeah, you're going to want to go check out my Discover Your Authentic Meditation Style workshop. But sit comfortably in your sacred space, or stand or dance or whatever. Take a few deep, slow breaths and really just come into your body and feel where your body is at, where the tension is, and just let it go for a little while, knowing that you are in this safe space. And as you enter the meditative state, reflect on the themes that Mercury retrograde brings: communication, technology, travel. Contemplate what needs revisiting, revising, or releasing in these areas of your life. Then shift your focus to the transformative energy of the eclipse season. What major changes are you hoping to manifest? What seems to be coming up as the next chapter? What aspects of your life are you ready to transform? And just let that Piscean intuitive energy just flow through you and begin to feel into those questions. So now, if you chose to have a bowl of water, next to you. Gently hold it in your hands and close your eyes and envision the new moon's energy infusing the water with your intentions. If you did not choose to have a bowl of water, but maybe you had some other symbol for water, like the seashells or the sound of water, connect with that water symbol and let the feelings of being near that water. So if you're holding the shell, visualize that shell at the beach. If you're listening to water, really immerse yourself just in the sound of water and being kind of like where the water is with your intention. Call it tension, not intention. And you might choose to whisper your intentions to the water, further charging it with your desires, even if it's just your mental, emotional connection to water. If you have your bowl, place the bowl in a window overnight to capture the essence of the new moon, and the next day use that charged water to anoint yourself and your energy centers, symbolizing the washing away of obstacles and the embracing of new beginnings. If you didn't have the water bowl, you can simply stand by the window so you can then give yourself a new moon energy back and just let it flow all over you and picture the energy grounding back down into the earth, taking away what no longer serves you. Step 5, release and trust. So now it is time to close your ritual. You can, using sacred intention, then pour the water out of your bowl if you had it, if you had the bowl, or if you were working without the bowl of water and you were just absorbing and working with the water energies, your connection to those energies and the new moon energies, then simply say thank you. And, just feel like you're pushing that beautiful thanks and gratitude that it is already done, so mote it be. Just push it out there into the universe, back to the moon, back to the water. And of course, after you dump your water out, if you had the water, do that same gratitude ending and push it out. Release that energy, release that moment in time that you have just created. So that wraps up our mystical weather forecast for the week. Join me for more cosmic insights and another universal mystery to solve, like why pizza tastes better at 2 a.m. cold. Until then, keep your intuition tuned, your spirit bright, and your heart open to the magic around you. I am Lindsay, and this has been Magick Bringers Rising Energy Report. Stay magical, everyone. Magic!